Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this awesome 2017 Infiniti QX70 that we have for sale. An Infiniti that we don't come across too often. Man, I've been with Infiniti close to 18 years, and I can tell you, after 18 years in Infiniti, you tend to develop a affinity for certain products, and I've more than definitely developed an affinity for the QX70/FX series. The QX70 actually started off as the FX. We've known the FX35, FX45, FX37, FX50. Then in 2014, Infiniti confused everyone and changed all their names, so the FX just was changed to QX. I actually own an Infiniti FX37, a 2013 FX37, which is basically the same thing as a QX70. The only thing different is a name. They had the FX37 for 1 year, then the following year they decided to change it to the QX70. So I guess mine technically is a pretty rare Infiniti that they only made for a year, which they really didn't because they made it till 2017 just under a different name. Blah blah blah. All right, I'll let you in a little secret. I actually like the QX70, the way it drives and the way it feels, a lot. I wouldn't say a lot, but a little bit more than our newer QX50, which ended up replacing this. We had the older QX50 and the QX70, which were pretty much based on the same platform, same engine, a lot of same mechanical issues, just different styling. The QX70 was a little bit bigger than the old QX50, also known as the EX, and they confused everyone in 2014 and changed it to the QX50. So the newer QX50 in 2019, that ended up replacing the QX70 and the older QX50. It was so similar as far as size and stuff goes, they just phased out the QX50 and QX70, and they had the new QX50 take up both those models. I like the new QX50, but I don't like it as much as the QX70 for a lot of different reasons, and the reasons why I like the QX70 more than the new QX50 might be different than why you would want or look for a vehicle. The one thing that the new QX50 has over this is fuel efficiency. It has a new variable compression turbocharged engine, a more efficient CVT transmission. With gas prices going up, obviously gas is an important issue, and the QX50 is a lot more efficient than the old QX70. And that's a big reason why Infiniti had to actually end up dropping this platform. This is actually built on the same platform as a Nissan 370Z sports car. The engine and transmission are very similar to what you get in the 370Z. The G35, G37, the Q50, Q60 are all built on the same advanced front midship platform as this QX70. So this really has true sports car roots. So if you want a crossover SUV that really offers sporty driving dynamics, the QX70 definitely offers it. That's the reason why I own one in the family. My wife and my kids daily drive that. I get to drive a little bit on the weekends, but mainly I have my wife in that vehicle. It's very safe, very comfortable, but also very stylish and very fun. Oh man, I'm kind of rambling on. So you have a beautiful leather interior, power and heated front seats, 7-speed automatic transmission. I love that traditional Infiniti analog clock. Backup camera, moonroof, automatic dimming mirror, universal garage door opener, integrated compass, a tilt and telescoping steering wheel. This one only has 37,489 miles. Pretty low mileage for 2017 being March of 2022. Most people averaged about 10, 12, 13,000 miles a year. We took this one on trade. It's a local clean Carfax vehicle. In very, very nice shape. Serviced and checked by our Infiniti certified techs. In fact, who better to buy a pruned Infiniti from than a new Infiniti retailer like us? Our techs work on these vehicles on a daily basis and they're very, very familiar with them. Excellent build quality. These things are built and assembled in Japan. They've been very reliable vehicles for us. The engine, the all-wheel drive system, the transmission is used in a lot of Infiniti products. I've seen many Infiniti products with variations of this engine all-wheel drive system of 200,000+ miles still running strong. I've seen older versions of these vehicles, the FX35, with over 300,000 miles. So if you want a vehicle that is not just gonna look good and drive well for a couple of years, but something that's gonna maybe still be looking good and being very reliable, with 100 and approaching 200,000 miles on it, you have a really good shot with a vehicle like this QX70. They're very, very well built. And like I said at Infiniti, in our service department, we don't see these things with any, well, I'm sure I wouldn't say any, but we don't see a lot of these things with major issues. Like I said, they've been proven to be very robust, very reliable vehicles, built and assembled in Japan, excellent build quality, and that build quality, that feel of quality and engineering is definitely more than just, you know, looking at paper. When you drive it and get behind the wheel, feel the way the doors closes, the fit and finish, this thing feels like a really quality vehicle. And a big part of that is this amazing VQ35 engine, one of the best, VQ37 engine. It's actually a derivative of the VQ35, which we started off with. 3.7 liters, close to 325 horsepower. It's a lot of power from a naturally aspirated engine. Maintenance-free timing chain, so you never need to worry about the cost replacement of timing belts. Those timing chains are zero maintenance, and I've seen plenty of these engines with 200, 300,000 miles on them. Then you have an amazing racing-inspired all-wheel drive system. You have a Tesla all-wheel drive. That's actually derived from an early version of the Nissan Skyline GTR. See, wherever you look on this vehicle, you're starting to find lots of sports car pedigree. This thing is not, you know, based on a front-wheel drive economy car platform. This thing is built on the nuts and bolts and foundation of some of the best performing Infiniti and Nissan products like the Z, the Q50, Q60, G35, G37. It all shares DNA with it in a beautiful, practical, stylish crossover body. So they call it a Tesla, which stands for Advanced Total Traction Engineering System for All Terrain. Under normal driving conditions, it's 100% rear-wheel drive, and it can send up to 50% of the vehicle's power to the front wheels as soon as those rear wheels start slipping in a matter of milliseconds, almost instantly. One amazing all-wheel drive system. And I've driven plenty of these in the snow. We had some snow recently, a couple months ago, for about a week, and I had plenty of time to drive our FX37 in the snow, and it did remarkably well. And you know, my 18 years at Infiniti, I've driven lots of Infinitis in the snow. I started off at Infiniti of Boston, and if you don't know, we got a lot of snow there. And I've driven this all-wheel drive system many times in the snow. It does awesome, and it also does really good in wet, slippery conditions. If you're looking for one awesome pre-owned sport utility vehicle that's built rock solid and fun to look at, fun to drive, the QX70 is a very compelling package for someone looking for an awesome pre-owned crossover sport utility vehicle with an emphasis on sport. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.